that like working in the studio? Because it seems like you guys just don't.
Yo, he's the like you don't understand. Working with Chris will make you not want to go to bed, bro. Like I'm telling you, he works so hard and so freely too. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me a lot of myself. I feel like that's why we've been able to create so much classic records together. Cause like we, you know, kind of thinking, bro. I took my phone, took out the SIM card. I went with him. I'm telling you, took out the SIM card. I went with him. Like at this time, I'm like, there's a spirit in me just telling me, you're going to blow up. But just, you know what I'm saying? Cause the way I was moving, if I went home not blown up, it's gonna be big. So it's like, at this point, I was like, I don't know. I just followed them and then.
Because you were running. Tell a little bit about that story.
So like I told you guys, I dropped that one record. At first, let me start this. So when I came back to school, meant to come back to school, at that time I think because I went back home for Christmas, and Christmas is like the hype time in Lagos. That's when everything happens. They call it Dirty December, but like then London, the US. I was the only one that was in Nigeria because my dad was like, no, you are staying with me. So I stayed with my dad like the whole time in Nigeria. I did elementary school, high school, then I left after high school. But we used to come to America like every summer and stuff like that. But after high school, then I went to Alabama. And I feel like when I got into my college, it's like 2 army trucks. And then I just see my dad, he just came and hugged me. I was like, bro, what you doing? And then eventually we got home that day.
Yes, applause on the floor.
So yeah, obviously dropped the album, go on tour. So that was it. So the tour is called the Five Alive Tour. Obviously based on the album. We actually started the tour in LA in May or June. Like 60% of the models and the designers are African.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So God is doing his thing with us, man.
Now, I know that Afrobeats is sort of like the umbrella name, but the genres there's different styles of music. Can you?
Because even even if like an African rapper, if he drops a song, they'll still be like Afrobeats. Do you understand? So it's like, I mean, I don't mind because it's helped us. It's helped the genre kind of grow instead of just like dividing the whole thing. We're still growing. We also have to understand that we're still growing. So I feel like the term Afrobeats really came from, I mean, apart from Afrobeat is what Fela started. That's what Fela used to create. That's Afrobeats. But Afrobeats, I feel like in the when like African music started blowing up, especially in the UK. The first time realizing that, like ever realizing, seeing anybody like singing my music crazy. So that was like a moment for me. Then I was like, yo, I'm out of here. So I left school.
Blow up and things.
Because at the time, to me, I was like, at the time, the Nigerian artists that were popping at the time were like, to me, they were doing crazy stuff. Like the Bands, Two Face, P Square, like that's who I grew up on. And I remember, because I had a cousin that used to be around them. So I remember one time he was like, I was in school, I was like, oh, where you guys at? He was like, oh. Victoria, actually I met her at the Grammys 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I met her.
That's the year that I think the Global Music Award was first introduced, right?
No. The
23 or 22.
The first time that
African Award,
yeah. So I met her that year, and then we got in contact and started making music. Becky G, we always talk in the DMs, and also about doing music. And eventually, I just hit up. She was in LA. I had this perfect record. Took it to her. She bodied it right there. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown. I don't even have to. I thought he hated me. I'm like, and I DM'd her and I was like, why would you think I hate you? We've never met, and then we exchanged numbers, and then we were just going back and forth with music, and then like we had about 4 records to choose from.
Wow.
Yeah, we had 4 records to choose from. And funny enough, I changed my verse on that record 2 days before.
Oh wow.
When I think about it, my heart
because that verse is legendary.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And
What made you change it?
You know, Omah had a lot of like he was like, as you know, he wanted me to change the last 8 bars because you know he was like, I think we should put more of that Davido flavor. I think because the first verse had so much like trying to be cool, so he was like, no, Joe, give them the guys, give them your P, like you know. Then I was like, okay.
Tell me, baby, are you